High Official Falcon HD. How's life? Yes, it's finished. It's I'm just starting Act One, Act Two. This is Act Two. No, not yet. I mean, I finished tutorial area, but after tutorial area I stopped because I want to beat Kingmaker on Last Azlanti on hard. I made 3 attempts. On the third attempt, I went till level 11 on Kingmaker, but then, due to some mistakes I've done and also some bugs, I lost the run, unfortunately. But then I decided to switch to something else, like Wrath of the Righteous to have something different for some time. And I will finish second act in Wrath of the Righteous, and I will go back to Kingmaker because I absolutely want to beat it on a hard left Azlanti. But then I will be playing Rock Trader indeed because I have to finish it. That's the problem. That's the problem. No, but Baldur's Gate 3 is also very easy. It's also very easy. Someone I know now finishing Baldur's Gate 3 without leveling up. So he started on the first level and he finishes it still having. Yes, exactly. I agree with you. I agree. It's visual novel. Yeah. Very, very good definition, by the way. It's the first time I heard this definition, and it's right to the point. That's how I would describe it also. Exactly. Visual novel. Exactly. But Rock Trader, I think it has very interesting story and so on. And no, it's. I totally agree with you. I totally agree. I think you found probably the best classification of it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, because I think they had a lot of criticism for Pathfinder games that they're so hard, so difficult, and so on. And then I think it was a pressure, and they decided that uh, next game they will make it easier, so they have more people who want to play it, so they will probably have better sales. I think could be like that. Yeah. I agree. But story is interesting, is good written, but yeah. I will definitely finish it. It's no doubt. Dark Heresy. It will be also science fiction, no? Am I right? Ah, okay, yes. I now remember. Yeah, indeed. It's yeah. It's indeed because they also became a publisher. So they, as I understood, they're publisher also. So there are several games they're publishing. I looked at it, but at those games, for what was available online, and I was not impressed, speaking sincerely. I personally would like at least one more game like Pathfinder series. Yeah, I also hope, but chances are small. Okay, those are now leveled up. Every one of them. Now let's do the stuff because I just started Act 2. I'll finish Act 2 and I come back to my Kingmaker. I start again the fourth attempt to beat it on hard. But you mean you on last Azlanti, but how did you manage it? Unfair damage 3 last Azlanti. I don't know how you manage, speaking sincerely. I understand. I played like that a lot. I just don't understand how you manage to do it on last Azlanti. My best result for unfair with damage to party 3 was 65 reloads. 65 reloads. I did main game, Last Sarkorian, Dance of Masks, and Midnight Isles. I still don't see how you beat Last Azlanti on unfair with damage 3. I'm sorry, but I have to see it. I have like 8,000 hours with this game, so I really don't see how it's possible. I mean, without using toy box, without reloads, without things like that, without cheats and so on. With cheats, with reloads, with toy box, yes, it's possible. But if you play it, let's say, in correct way, without toy box, what did you do with random encounters, with those attacks during rest? There are so many things you can die with those checks. How it's called, with skill checks. Yeah, but it would be nice to see it. Why don't you make video? Let's say you can start playing it again and streaming. I promise I will be watching from the beginning till the end. Because I don't want to say anything, but I just don't see how it's possible, even with damage to party 2. I don't speak about 3, even with damage to party 3. I managed to beat 2 acts in unfair with damage to party 2 without any reload. But okay, I played with pure classes, without pets and so on. So I imagine if you do mercenaries, pets, if you do mutants, and yeah, you can probably beat first 2 acts. But then after that, I don't know. Yeah, that's of course. That's of course. But still you have so many random things, so many unpredictable things. I really don't know. Just because so far no one managed to do it. No one ever did it. I didn't see any Last Atlantean unfair succeeded. Even with cheats and so on. Because all the people who tried to play as Atlantis were cheating a lot. They were reloading, using toy box, making pre-buffs with protective luck, with fortune, and things like that. So I really don't see how it's possible. So why don't you just start playing it again and start streaming? I am sure a lot of people will be watching you. Yeah, but I would like to see it. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. But if I don't see video, I will not believe it. I'm really sorry. I believe it's possible. I believe it's possible, but it requires it requires a lot of efforts, perfect knowledge of game. I have 8,000 hours in this game, and I tell you, I don't have perfect knowledge. I don't have perfect knowledge. I know quite a good knowledge, but not perfect. So I would say I need like 8,000 hours more to have this perfect knowledge, and then still then you need a lot of luck. And now you see I have this run. Where is it? This run, let's see, spell mastery. Okay, that's a weak class. That's a weak class. I on purpose taken wizard enchanter. That's as weak as it can be. And I taken Azata, which is also a bad choice. And let's see how many reloads I had so far. I'm now in Treasure Island. Let's say what level I am. I believe I am level 12. I believe I'm level 12. I believe I'm level 12. Yes, level 12. Now let's see how many reloads I had. But I'm playing also all the DLCs, so I was doing Lesser Korean and, as you see, Midnight Isle simultaneously. Let's see, I'm writing here, I was writing here number of reloads, somewhere here. Murky Grotto. Where is, here. So in Act 1, I had 9 reloads. 9 reloads. In Act 2, I had 5 reloads. In Act 3, I had 3 reloads. So, okay, I'm using a weak character. If I have, and I'm playing with pure classes. I don't have mutants, pets, mercenaries, toy box. I don't pre-buff. I don't use bubble buff mod, which also gives advantages. So if I did all of that, probably I could have done it without reload. So I could have done it on Last Azlanti. So till level 3, I mean till Act 3, yes. But still there are moments. Still there are moments. Midnight Isles, for example. Midnight Isles, it's really madness. It's a madness. It's a madness. Nabasso, I'm sorry, but it's easy like I don't know what. Nabasso, you mean in Act 2? What do you mean by combat buffs? I'm not quite sure what you mean by combat buffs. So till level 12, and here I'm playing with damage to party 2. It's not 3. It's damage to party. But what do you mean by cheating? I don't understand why it's cheating. You mean those Swift buffs which you can click immediately, like what? Like what? Like, okay, they don't have it. Ability to buff in combat. That yes, that's cheating, of course. That's cheating, but yeah, that's cheating. But even like that, I tell you, this is damage to part. It's a standard unfair. Okay, again, I'm playing with pure classes, no pets, no mercs, no toy boxes, nothing. Still, I had as many reloads. if I played with, let's say, with those vivisectionists, witches of the veils, pets, I could have done it. I could have done it. 3 acts, I think I could have done it. But it's also a question of luck. And is damage too. No, official Falcon, I'm really sorry. Make video. Make stream. Start it again. I promise I'll be watching you from the morning to the dark. You'll become my my most favorite streamer. Even if you cheated like that, still it's yeah. No, the only way it's to make your point. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, but just start streaming, and just video will not work because you know how some people are doing. Like I will not name person. Like you play offline. So like for example, you have a fight. So you divide your videos like 1 hour video, and then you play offline. So if it doesn't work, you reload, but you post in YouTube video where you succeeded, and then you come and like that, like you break every video 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half, and then if you see it, there are no reloads because he posts on YouTube only videos where he succeeded fights. That's also so streaming is only one way to prove the point. Because even with combat buffs, whatever it is, I don't know what it is and how you achieve this ability. With toy box, I guess, but even with that, I'm not sure how it can be done. Maybe, but because you will be the first one who officially beaten the game in Last Azlanti on unfair, especially with damage to party 3, especially. You will be the first one. Yeah, I see. I see. I see. This is Last Azlanti drunk. Here I beat in game on hard. This is on hard. Also, I've done Dance of Masks, Last Sarkorian, and Midnight Isles. So it's also three DLCs. And it's pure classes, no pets, no mercs, no toy box, nothing. No pre-buffing with fortune, no pre-buffing with protective luck, like that. So that's possible. Now I'm trying to do the same in Kingmaker. Okay, I lost 3 times, but it was due to my mistakes. So I'll see how it goes. I planned also to try Last Azlanti on unfair. Yeah. So far I'm just running runs like that, which I called no save scam, because I reload here only when there is no way to continue. That's why like I started and like that, Act 1 9, Act 2 5, Act 3 3. So I reloaded here because just it was no way to continue. Yeah. So it's sort of like I'm preparing myself for Last Azlanti on unfair. But here again, those are pure classes and so on. When I'll be playing Last Azlanti on unfair, I will be of course making mutants and I will be using pets and mercs, but I won't be using any cheats. I won't be using any cheats. Still no pre-buffs, nothing. What we have is what we get. But that's for later. That's a plan for later. Last Azlanti for unfair. It comes later. And I still don't know the game as well. Especially, I think I need to work on Midnight Isles, because Midnight Isles, there are some moments that I have to figure out. So I hope you're not upset with what I said, but good. Did I check everything? I don't think so. Let's go here. Okay. Let's focus on the game, because I want to finish Act 2 very fast. I want to finish it very fast and then come back to Kingmaker, because I'm really impatient to go back to Kingmaker and finally try to beat it on Last Azlanti on hard. And after that, I will do Rock Trader, and after that, I think I will start Last Azlanti on unfair. No, I'm pretty sure that there are people in the world which, when they do achievement like that, they just do it on their own. They don't share it, because there are people, quite like them, not very social. They say, "Okay, I've done it, and I don't give a shit if you believe me or not. I done it for myself, and I don't care about it," and so on. There are such people, so I absolutely can believe that there is someone who done it. But I just know the game, and I know how fucking hard it is. And first of all, as I said, really perfect knowledge of game, and a lot of luck. A lot of luck. And that requires like thousands of hours. Really thousands of hours to get this. But like 99.9% of people, if they plan to do such achievement, normally they would stream it. I don't know, maybe it's like sort of, yeah, to show, yes, I can do it, watch what I did. I am a bit myself like that. Not that I'm really like boasting, whatever, but it's just more fun, because if you play it, you have some audience, somebody is watching, it motivates you. Because to me personally, if I play alone, if I don't stream, I don't feel like very, I don't feel like too much motivated. So it's not that I'm like want to boast that look how cool I am, I can beat it on Last Azlanti. Not that. But it's fun to have audience, because it gives you extra drive, extra motivation, extra desire to do something. Because if you play on your own, like it's finally become bored. Before I played a lot. I played like, for example, Pillars of Eternity. I played it, I don't think, maybe 8, maybe 10 times. A lot. I never streamed anything. And I didn't care. But yeah, time changed, and then like more and more streamers appeared, and I started watching other streamers, and then I tried myself, and yes, it makes sense to stream. It makes sense to stream. Not like to have like Carnage. Carnage, I believe he has like 10,000 online followers every time he streams. Yeah, he does it professionally and so on. But just I think it makes sense to stream. Also for communication, because if you just play alone, you don't talk so much. So it's like your own. But like that, you play, you talk to people, you learn something new, not necessarily about gaming, about other countries, like some habits, so you can discuss with people where they live, what they do. So it's sort of also social. I think I've done everything. No, let's check journal. Oh no, Nerosyan, Nerosyan. That's one remains still. Where is it? Where is Nerosyan? Ah, exactly here. Exactly here near Sila. So official Falcon world is waiting for your last Azlanti on unfair with damage to party 3. Because it's definitely achievement, and as such it should be known. Oh shit! When I was showing you those other playthroughs, I didn't save, so my leveling them up was just was not saved. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but it's fast. I'm gonna do it fast. Not a big deal. 1, 2, 3. This time it's like that. And then what was it? There are so many things that you can just where you can fail. Even here I have okay, I have land, for example. You see, I have problem with now with mobility. So you see, athletics is low, mobility is even lower. He absolutely needs perception. He absolutely needs stealth. He needs UMD, and then who else can take athletic or mobility? No one else. No one else. No one else can take it. But okay, I myself limited my scope because I play with those particular companions, but playing with those companions, it's already no. Believe me. I tell you more. I'm even ready, like to transfer on your account 100 euros or whatever, 100 American dollars, to motivate you to do with stream. Maybe someone else will also do that, but I promise from my side 100 euros I will put on your how it's called, account or whatever you have there, just to support your potential playthrough. But it shouldn't be cheating. I mean, if you like people do in toy box, they put that you always roll 20 in skill checks. That's already considered like not valid, because if you put just enough to put in toy box, like roll always 20 on skill checks, then like I think like 80% of all the problems gone, because then you don't have problems with random encounters, with with all those skill checks. That's yes, that's crazy cheating. That's crazy cheating. Yeah, and also formally speaking, pre-buffing with protective luck and fortune is also cheating, because I never use it. It's against Pathfinder rules. I mean, it's against tabletop rules. So you cannot pre-buff with protective luck and fortune, and it's logically, but it's also logic, because you cannot be lucky before the event started. It's like you driving car through the bridge. Your car falls from the bridge. You hit the ground, but you stay alive. You can say, yes, I was lucky. So you can be lucky, but to be lucky, you have to fall from the bridge. But to be lucky in advance before falling from the bridge, it's absolutely not logic. You cannot be lucky before the event happened. So with pre-buffing, with protective luck and fortune, that's of course also cheating, because it makes game like so much easier than if you pre-buff them with toy box. Like everyone has 10 minutes protective luck and fortune. I think you can beat the game like that. Yes, I think you can do it. At least with damage to party 2. With spells, you mean like that? Like where is it? I mean with normal spells, like for example, I am buffing with heroism or with, but that's of course normal. That's that's how game is done. That's how game is done. Of course, you always pre-buff because like you put shield of faith, those things. Yeah, that's of course. It's a part of the game. It's like armor. Otherwise, yeah. Of course, of course. No, but pre-buffing with normal spells, but not with protective luck and fortune, because first of all, it's cheating. It's against rules, and second, it's against logic. And devs didn't plan it to work like that. They even removed this possibility from Camellia, that she couldn't use chant to pre-buff with protective luck or fortune. But then there were a lot of complaints and whining, and they put it back. Yeah, gone into the combat. Yeah, it's indeed. It's indeed. It's indeed. No, we speak just about normal stuff like. Okay, I wanted to buff them feather, so like that, and like that, like that. And what I gave him, I gave him great fortitude. Yeah. Here it was like that, and like that. Here it was heightened spell. It's here, heightened spell. Hope it's correct. I've taken visibility and I've taken animal speed greater. Yes, just for those mobility checks. Now, yes, trickery and this, and where is it? Dispel focus, like that. This one, oracle, it was something like that, maybe like that. Actually no, actually like that. And here it was heightened spell. It doesn't matter. Here I went for what? Like that, I think it was. And here I went for that, or not. Yes, I think for that, yeah. And here I went for this energy communal. Here was like that. And here again heighten spell. Redispersing it was here. And here I used this delay poison communal. Yeah, delay poison communal. Meta magic, it's enduring spells. Voljev was this and this and this and this. Yeah, would be really very interesting. And I'm pretty sure people who watch me, they will be watching you, huh? Because it's a unique stuff, because no one done it, at least officially. Maybe someone done it without posting. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. But officially, no one claimed it, and the only guy who made like full run, I think it was, what's his name? Core Dumped. I think his name is Core Dumped, but he started in hard difficulty, Rest of the Righteous. He was going a lot in hard difficulty, I believe till level 14, and then he switched to unfair, but he was also using like hell with, how it's called, Corruptor Fit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. I think he went till level 14. And I remember very well that all the difficult bosses he done in hard. Like like Midnight Isles he done on hard, Lesser Corin he done on hard, things like that. In Act 3 he beat all like the problem things on hard, and then he switched to unfair. And he was heavily using this feat which is called Corruptor, if you know what I mean. In a mythic feat, it's called Corruptor, that you can poison almost everyone. I mean, with that Corruptor, it's crazy. It's, yeah. Okay, that's official game mechanic, so you cannot say it's cheating. You cannot say it because it's officially, it's part of the game. They created it. But Corruptor is you can kill almost everything. Okay, maybe you cannot kill, what's her name, Arilu Warlish. Maybe you cannot kill, I don't know. I never tried it actually, so but probably she's immune. Maybe Arilu you cannot kill, but I mean, it's not really the bosses which are problem. It's other things. So and he had millions of pets and so on. But okay, that's fine. Why not to have pets? But he played like on hard long time, and then he done the same, I believe, for Kingmaker. But there he started in challenging mode in Kingmaker. Then from challenging he switched to hard, and from hard he finally switched to Last Azlanti. And I believe he was using also Heart of Ira. I'm sorry, but Heart of Ira is the same as Corruptor. If you have Heart of Ira, you can kill almost everything in Kingmaker. So I of course, when I played my Last Azlanti Heart in Kingmaker, I never tried. Yes, I never tried Heart of Ira, and it's, for me, it's absolutely like forbidden stuff, because it's so OP that of course you can beat the game with it. I don't consider it cheat. To me, it's not a cheat because it's official. It's official item. developers decided that it will work that way, it means it's official stuff. So you cannot say it's a cheat. It's official thing. But to use it, I mean, it's it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The same as using with corruptor fit. So if I will be using fit corruptor, I probably beat Last Azlanti on unfair for Rest of the Righteous. Because yeah, it will make life like million times easier. So, but anyways, Corey dumped, though he's the only one who had videos, yeah, which he called Last Azlanti on unfair, which is in fact was not. So officially it was not done. There is no video anywhere. Like you start from the beginning and you go till the end, you kill all the mobs, you don't avoid any fights, you like kill all the bosses, because you can also skip the bosses. Nothing, for example, forbids you to skip Nahindri, to skip Lesser Korean boss, to skip Playful Darkness, to skip Pathetic Quasit, and all those things. You skip it, it becomes, of course, easier also. So it also depends how to play. To me, like, if I play, I do everything. I kill everything everywhere. I do all the quests, all the personal quests, and I always do 3 DLCs. Lesser Korean, Midnight Isles, and Dance of Masks. Those things. So it's like that. But again, it's my personal approach. It doesn't mean that that it's like the best way to do it. It's just my personal approach, and that's the way I do it. Some other people might have a different way to play it, and I'm in no way try to impose my approach to the others, but where is it? Here during spells. Those will be my 24-hour buffers. Ember, Voljev, and Diran, their function give me 24-hour spells and nothing else. They will never be playing. No, pure class of course not. Pure class, because Last Azlanti on unfair, it's not possible with pure classes. First three acts are possible, because I almost done it. I'm sure if I take the strongest build, I take my Tower Shield Specialist and I mix him with Angel, and three acts I will definitely do. And I have my previous also non-saving scam run on unfair with whom was it? It was a monk. It was Drunken Master also, but it was previous run. I made it was 65 reloads, game, and 3 DLCs. But from those 65 reloads, 20, let me tell you not to lie, I had I think 20 of them I had in Midnight Isles. I had in Midnight Isles like 20 of them. Actually, since I entered Act 5, in Act 5 I didn't have any reload. And in Act 6 I didn't have any reload. So it was pure classes, no pets, no cheats, nothing, no mercenaries. Act 5, Act 6 I did without reloads. Videos are in my YouTube channel, everyone can watch them. So, I mean, it's not words, I can prove it by videos. So those 2 acts I've done without reloads, last 2 acts. And also, if I play it again now, because I made mistakes, I believe I can make first 2 acts without reloads. Okay, it depends on luck. It depends on luck. You had to be lucky. But if I try maybe 5-6 times, I believe one of those times I will be lucky. So first 2 acts possible without reloads, act 5 and 6 possible without reloads, act 3 and act 4, that's I think the hardest. No, you can. Official Falcon, of course you can. Of course you can. But I have beaten Dance of Mask boss, and I have beaten Nahindri with pure classes on unfair. You can watch it. It's on videos. You can do it. I've done it. You can beat everyone with... Yes, of course, you can. You can. I've done it. You can watch. But what you cannot do, you cannot beat all of them with pure classes. So you can beat, let's say, Dance of Mask boss, but then you will not beat Nahindri. There are videos I made all them. There is a video on my channel. I beaten all Dance of Masks with damage to party 3 without any reload. And I've beaten Nahindri pure classes 3 on unfair. Yes, I've done it. But I had reloads. I believe I had 2 reloads. Something like that. I had reloads, and then I found a correct tactic, and yes, you can do it. You can click on my YouTube channel. All my playthroughs, they're there. I played a lot with damage to party 3, but then I stopped because it takes so much time and so on. So I started playing just with damage 2. Nahindri is tough, yes, but there is a way. If you position correctly, you can watch. I found a way after several attempts to beat it. Other thing, you cannot beat Nahindri on the first try, and Lesser Korin boss on the first try, and some others, because that's already statistically becomes impossible. That's the biggest problem, because you can succeed here and there, and then you will lose there. You succeed everywhere, and then you're defeated during random encounter. For example, one of my playthroughs, it's also on video, my party was almost destroyed in Act 2 by random encounter. And random encounter, it was, I believe, it was Nabasu, who else it was? It was, I think it was Shadow Demon WoTR. It's Act 2, it's before Dresden, before everything. Shadow Demon WoTR, and I think some Babaos, whatever. I got 2 or 3 random encounters with extremely high level mobs. Normally you have in Act 2, before Dresden, you can have skeletons, undead wolves, maybe some ghouls, but here we have those OP mobs in Act 2 during random encounters. I don't know if it's those bugs or not, but in the past, I don't remember they were there, but okay, how to say it? Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Ah, I wanted to give him, of course, how it's called. How it's called, how it's called. Great fortitude, yes. Keeping in mind less Sarkorian bosses and all those fights, fortitude is important. Let's stand. Now let's see what I have here. Here I have heavy armor, dodge, glaive, okay, outflank, yes, fortitude. Here I have combat reflexes, crane style, missile shield, and shield focus. And now for Nenio, I have, okay, she had it before, I have extend spell and I have heighten spell. For spells that we're gonna have, that she doesn't need, that I think she needs. One is enough. Then 1, 2, I think. Maybe like that. And maybe no, better like that. I think that could be useful. Fighting those skeletons in Zacharias Cemetery. Now, what can we do here? Mirror image she has. I think maybe 2 mirror images would be good. By the way, there is a new thing. You see, I don't know if he's still there, probably not. Hurricane Bow. I played just a half year ago. No, not even a half year ago. I think I played like 4 months ago, and you could fabricate Hurricane Bow, extended. You cannot anymore. Now, if I click on, if I want to fabricate that scroll for Hurricane Bow extended, it gives me by default normal Hurricane Bow. I don't see explanation for that. The only explanation, they still working on game. They still continue working on game, doing some things, not officially, but they interfere. They just doing something because it doesn't work anymore. The same story with the shield. Like, okay, extended shield you cannot do anymore. It by default gives you with shield. Just happened last 3 months, last 4 months. Last 4 months ago it was possible, now not anymore. So, only explanation, they're working on games, they continue doing things. Invisibility greater, haste I will take. 3 fireballs here, 2 fireballs here, 5. And I have 4 fireballs here. 9 fireballs should be sufficient. Should be sufficient. For her, what I need, I don't need all of that, but I will need You are back? Did you hear what I just said? I was saying that 4 months ago I was crafting those scrolls, Hurricane Bow extended, because in my playthroughs I used a lot extended things like hurricane bow and also extended shield, because you can Lan can use that shield, Sila can use that shield, my main character can use that shield. It's +4 to armor class, and because it's extended, it's it's very good to use. The same for hurricane bow. I extended it, and Lan could use it on himself like a personal scroll. But now it's impossible. I tried yesterday. You cannot do it anymore. You cannot fabricate anymore those extended scrolls. And 4 months ago, it was possible. I played all the time like that. So my explanation is that they're still busy with the game, like they're doing something unofficially, changing something. I also got the impression that hard difficulty became easier. Maybe it's a wrong impression. Yes, it's not possible anymore. I don't know if you used it. Uh, it's like 1 year ago I just figured out that it can be done. So I just went here, yes, and I made with MetaMagic, I prolongated shield, and now it can stay several minutes. So it's huge, +4 to armor class so early. To Lan, to Sila, to main character. It's huge boost, and I used it heavily. And this, not only for that, I used for Hurricane Bow. I also used for mirror image. I used for things like what I will show you, like where is it? Like this unbreakable heart. Also extend. Then I fabricate scroll of unbreakable heart and put it on them. Sometimes also, yeah, things like that actually. But it's not possible anymore. I tried yesterday, doesn't work. You try to fabricate extended scroll, for example, it just by default it kicks you back to normal scroll. I've done it as well, official Falcon. That's what I'm saying. I've done it till 4 months ago. 4 months ago, it was working even less. Let me, when I left on vacations, I think I left like beginning of July. Okay, so in beginning of July, I was still doing those scrolls. It was possible. Now we have September, so July, September. Yeah, now it's not possible anymore. Just try it. In my case, it doesn't work. I tried yesterday, I tried today. It always brings you back to default scroll. So my explanation, yeah, they're doing something still with the game. And I'm really disappointed because this shield with extended shield, it helped me a lot. Because I can now make Lan like 35 armor class already now. With that shield, he becomes already 39 armor class. It's huge boost, 39. The same like him, +4 to armor class. Or Sila especially. Sila is very important. Sila is a crystal cannon, uh, but I mean, she if she gets +4 to armor class, she can survive many fights. It's a huge thing. So I don't know. Okay, could be in theoretically, that my game somehow is broken, but I don't think so. I'm not using any mods, anything. My game is as pure as it can be, so, and it never happened. So I'm afraid they're still fixing things, changing things. Uh, No, just try to do it. If you have, just open your Pathfinder, just extend your scroll. We don't speak about persistent. I don't know about persistent. Just extend it. Just try extend it. Take Nano for example. Just to have like. But I was working it all the time. It was working till July. Till July I was using it heavily. So how comes it worked till July this year and now it doesn't work anymore? So, but I already see that you didn't use it. I think I was the only guy who who guessed that you can that you can use it. But yeah, it worked till July. Not anymore. Restarting computer, restarting game, it doesn't help. So something happened from July till this moment. Some secret update, secret patch. And also, I repeat, I have impression that hard difficulty became easier. Maybe it's wrong impression, because I was... No, but can you try? Can you try if it works with you or doesn't? I still have visited those tents. I'm just curious if it's the same. Who knows? Maybe just game has some weird glitch which could happen. But you can make it. Just try extend. You can make it. I understand you don't have it, but you can make it, I guess, with MetaMagic. If you can, of course. Maybe you cannot, I don't know. Yeah. Because if it doesn't work for you also, the only explanation is they doing something with the game, and maybe involuntarily they broke something which broke that thing, which happened all the time. And what else can I do? I think that's it. Let's talk to that guy. Where is this guy? This guy is somewhere here. Here, I think. Wilser Grams. Okay, now I'm gonna start selling everything, and I have a lot of things. What a speed. Oh, that's what I'm saying. So let's say possibility that my game somehow broken, we exclude. Now we can confirm the fact that they did something between beginning of July and now that stopped, that does make it, that made it like not working anymore. So my guess, they were playing with code and involuntarily they just disabled this possibility. And I'm of course unhappy. Okay, that's hard difficulty, I don't mind. It's not really important, but for unfair difficulty, especially for Last Azlanti, it's, let's say, it's not very good news. Yes, that's what I mean. You know, if they wanted just to cancel this feature, then they would have done it for everything. Not only for extend, but also for heighten, for persistent, and so on. But if it's only extend doesn't work, it means that they did something which caused this bug. Yeah. Okay, that's life, of course. What can we do? But I am sad, so to say. I am sad. I am extremely sad and unhappy. And I lost scrolls because yesterday I tried to make I think, okay, I make an extended thing, and then it's normal one, not extended. And I lost my ingredients. I tried it twice, again lost ingredients. Shit, I'm losing ingredients. Protection from evil I will keep. Protection from evil. Go out. Targeted bombs. No, thank you. Out. What else do I have here? Evil, chaos, law out. We are kind and good. Reduce, remove sickness out. Shield of face, okay, can stay. Out. Hold person out. Glitter dust, okay, you can stay. Effortless armor out. Out. Curse out. Remove disease, not needed. Okay, 35. Bulk selling, stupid head. Actually, everything goes out. Like that. But good news, official Falcon, good news is that they're still working on the game. And second thing, I repeat again, I noticed, maybe it's a wrong impression, but it seems to me that hard difficulty became easier to play. Maybe it's like contrast, because I played Kingmaker long before that, and hard difficulty in Kingmaker is really hard. And maybe like I switched to Rest of the Righteous, and maybe just illusion, but still I have a feeling that it became easier, because yesterday's fight in how it's called in Grey Garrison, I just ran through Grey Garrison as if it was a story mode, you know? Yeah, maybe contrast, yes. It could be contrast, yes. Indeed. That could be that, yeah. Okay, copy recipe. So I sold everything, did I? I sold everything I could. I sold everything I could. Now let's go to it's Juggernaut. Who are you? Where are you? How are you? And so on. Okay, now let's go back to here. Yeah, I think it's that. But I'm really unhappy for that extended scrolls. So much unhappy. Half plate of vigor, which is, and Lady Calandra. That one I think I keep for Zosiel. Now, who will get Belt of Incredible Dexterity from Otirubo? Most probably it will be Lan. In case of random encounters, he can have one extra attack. Good. Let's talk to Queen Golfrey. No way. No way. It's mine. Covenant of Inheritor is mine. Is mine. Forever mine. No chance she will get it from me. No way she'll get it from me. Anemia. Come on, anemia. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's visit diabetes. And we have again those things. Okay, menu 69 XP. I didn't talk to her in Defender's Heart. It's extremely important to talk to everyone. Good, good. That's done. Do 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 do. Nice thing. Even better thing. Useless golem, by the way. Diabetes. I found a scabbard. We need reinforcements. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to pay this 7,500. Have to go. Now let's go that direction. Okay. Here, precious ingredients. Ceciel with Zacharias Cemetery, by the way. I hope I have enough fireballs. $99 XP. Step by step, XP is growing. Also 150. Now go back to Hawkblade. this time no XP, which is very sad. Very sad. No XP. Okay, Zacharias Cemetery is on the map. And now, one more chest to rob. Ingredients is good. I still have to visit. No, Kingmaker's dialogues are well better written than those dialogues. Sometimes I have impressions that it was artificial intelligence writing dialogues for Wrath of the Righteous. Okay, have I talked to everyone? Healer maybe. I don't think I need to talk to him. Probably not. No. He always have something to say. Okay. Talked. Lan still didn't talk. Ulbrich also, I have to talk to Ulbrich. Now, Ulbrich. Okay. I like this response. People of noble descent grow accustomed to ample opportunity. Tell me the story of Horgus Guerm again and again and again and again till you get crazy. Tell me again the story. Horgus Guerm. That one is for Nenio. That's I have to buy, of course. And it would be good to buy also lesser in power for those fireballs, but I think I manage without it. Wand of Hate, yes, Wand of Hate. I buy those too. Unfortunately, expensive, but then Viscergrams. Show me. Show me, show me, show me. Dawn of Life. For the moment, that's all. Later, I will buy Bracer's Rough Landing, which is a must, but it will be later. A little bit more to armor class. Need to have shield for them also. I sold all the shields. I will sell it, not need it. Almost compensated. Yeah, compensated, yeah. Now let's go to you bastard. Who are you? We talked already. He doesn't remember. He's senile. We talked already. Now, Arachnid goggles. Expensive, but and a belt of Saren Ray. Those two things. 34,000 only remains. Not much. Not much. Price in this thing, lesser in power. Let's go for type. Yeah. Sense vitals. Before I was also fabricating extended sense vital scrolls, and Land was using it actually. Extremely useful stuff, by the way. But probably it won't work anymore. It's later. It's for later. See you later, alligator. Okay, that's enough. I guess. And that goes to Sila, I think. Hello, Maxmar, cześć. Co słychać? U nas dzisiaj nie jest tak gorąco jak wczoraj. Dzisiaj 17-18 stopni. Thank you to you too, official Falcon, and if you have already something for your beginner's guide, would be nice to watch if you don't mind, if you have it already published somewhere. So come over from time to time and yeah, hope to see your last Azlanti sooner or later. They're undead. Skeletons are undead, so they should be undead. Yeah, like that. For nanny, do, that's okay. I hope that's okay. Here I think probably that. Like that. Don't need it. Maybe I need to buy bark skin. But it's okay. No. Of course, that guy. Persuasion, perception, religion, and nothing else. And nothing else matters. Heighten spell. Spell book, out, in. whatever. Out, out, out. Why not like that? And maybe like that. Okay, no other choice. In case of random encounter, some poisonous stuff. I don't think we're gonna have any random encounters here. At least till Zacharias Cemetery, I don't think so. Magic weapon. This is magic. Everything is magic. And glaive is magic, so it's not useful. That one goodbye. Selling it. I didn't use Midnight Bolt on Miniagua. That's a good news. That's a good news, so I can still use it. Out. Traitor. Okay. That's for random encounters can be useful. At least one to have. What else can I buy from him? Let's see. Have to buy that one later. That one later for Camellia. Later specialist belt. That I don't need. That could be very useful for LAN, for our travels. That's extremely useful. Maybe competence bonus and that one. Also competence bonus, so unfortunately. But here also trickery. So +2 to perception and trickery. Moral bonus. Insight bonus. Could be good to have it, but too expensive. I think that's all. That's a good thing. Fish and stick. But I want to check first one thing. So I've taken some scrolls. This one. Now, spell book. I don't believe it will work. They broken it. They broken it. They're still breaking the game. They're still breaking the game. It works now. For that scroll, it works. I'm really surprised. It works for that scroll. Huh. It works for that scroll. What about for others? Let's check first. Yes, it's extended. Maybe it works inside. Maybe they made it that it works now, but inside. Let's see. Shield extended. Click. Extended. And now it works. So I'm really surprised. In Canabres, it didn't work. In Defender's Heart, it didn't work. But here in Act 2, it suddenly works. I don't understand anything anymore. Now let's try that one. Yeah, it's here, extended. It works. Surprised. Yeah, okay. Let's go to fight the beasts. Shield. I sold all the shields. Okay. Queen Golfer is also good. I will come at once. I will come immediately. Immediately to Queen Golfer. How does it feel living for so long? I like that one. It's good that you're still so full of life despite your advanced age. 400 XP for the advanced age. So I sold all the shields. Now I need a shield for Zosil. I forgot he comes without shield. And now we can go for Zacharias Cemetery. Shit. One more thing I forgot. The last one. The last thing I forgot. It was chapel. Where is the chapel? Here's no. Here no. Here's no. Where's the chapel? Here. Forgot the chapel. And now finally we can go. And here is my normal team. No. On unfair difficulty is totally useless. On hard difficulty is okay. He can be useful, yes, but not dramatically. Not dramatically. On core difficulty, yes. On core difficulty, he is useful. On unfair, I'm looking more that he is not killed. And that's the problem, because if he's killed, quest is just fails. Quest fails and that's it. Succeeded, but no XP. Isn't it disgusting? Stop. Now that shit starts. So here I need price in ascending order. One thing. Mirror image for her and for him. Social reduction, nano reduction for her. Now, scroll of shield, I don't think it. No, she can. She could use it. Okay, maybe Lan can also. No, he cannot. Sila probably could. No. Now shield of face for him. Oh, that's a good one. Enlarge. Light wound, mage armor, magic fang. Chaos, okay. Let's do it. From evil, from evil, from evil, from very evil, from extremely evil. Bark skin. Let's give bark skin to Sila, bark skin to him. If he's killed now, my left Azlanti is also over. So I give him maximum that he survives. Okay. Now he has some chances to survive. I even give him blur that he survives. Now. Maybe blur to Neno, she's also a weak one. Even blur to her. Now we have haste. Haste is a must here. Okay, if you play hard difficulty, that's not important. But for unfair, it's a must. But I'm playing as if it were unfair. Do, go, Johnny, go. Go, Johnny, go. Thank you for everything you've done for us. And suddenly no more thank you. Okay, now on unfair you run here, go there, and it's okay. On hard we just go here. Stop. Why is it that the weakest are on the front line? And here turn-based. -1. Sila will target that one. Did we have outflank, by the way? Yes, we had outflank. So that's the distance here. Here I would say at least 5 feet, maybe even more. I think it's more than 5 feet here. Maybe 7 feet. So outflank works. But sometimes if you're closer, it doesn't. Isn't it great that outflank works and flanking works? Speaking strictly, there is no flanking here, because flanking, like he is here and Sila is, for example, here. That's flanking. They're not flanking him. They're hitting the same target, but they're not flanking. So it shouldn't be working here, but okay, it works. Protective luck for Sila. Enchant. Lan will be attacking whom? Someone who can go flank. That one, I think. I've done also those fights on unfair like that here, but here like from 10 tries, three times you will lose that fight. Zosil will probably killed or Nenya will be killed. Nenya, what can she do? Maybe nothing. I didn't give them heroism, by the way. Absolutely no heroism. But she can have mirror image just to survive, because maybe they go here and there. And Zosil should hide somehow, like here and here, behind behind Nenio. So he's hidden. And they cannot flank him. So it's like +2 to armor class, it's the same. Now Land should target that lord. Sila. Maybe that one. She just one shots. Camellia, protective luck, to Zosil. Because he's our hero here. Nenio does nothing. He will survive anyway, so not important. I think I could do it even in real time here. I think turn-based here is not even necessary. Let's try real time. The cell can be maybe doing something like that. And Nenio. Disrupt undeads maybe, why not? Camellia would be just chanting. Hit them strong. Hit them very strong. Lan, attack them like a man. Lan go for those. Sila go for those. Shit, I click that she goes here, but fucking Camellia goes here. That's the way it's programmed. I'm missing Pillars of Eternity 1. Because there you click and it goes exactly where you click it, exactly same pixel. Okay, let's again turn real time again to make it faster. Now this idiot started walking Zociel. Fuck you. Menu is missing with her disrupt undead. I'm sorry you had to go through all of that. I'm so sorry. And you are sorry, and we are all so much sorry. Everyone is sorry. Let's go for goodies. Our goodies, our goodies. I think I give it to Sila, and this I give to him. And Ring of Evasion also to Sila. Giant Strength to Sila. Braces of Armor to Nenio. And Ring to Nenio. Let's go punish another evil undead. Or rather, dreadful dead. Somebody help me. Yes, we'll help you. We'll send you back where you belong to. Goodbye, my love, goodbye. Ah, you uneducated bastard. How dare you? How dare you? Sociel, go back. I don't know why Sociel and... Do później. Ja teraz też jeszcze może... Ja skończę teraz ten Zacharius Cemetery, też pójdę na parę godzin. Trzeba popracować. Popracować trzeba też. Good. Now there are a lot of flesh-eating monsters here. A lot of flesh-eating monsters. But we're gonna teach them a good lesson. Tak. Ja już porobiłem dzisiaj. Tak gdzieś 3 godziny rano wstałem o 6. Nenio. Zociel. Maybe Zociel can hit a little bit with his useless glaive, but who knows. No, he better will be giving that to Sila, and Sila go there. Camellia go out. Ah, you bitch, Camellia. No, real time here it's... No, I go turn-based. Real time is too dangerous. I think it's already a bit late for turn-based. I don't believe. Am I losing the fight or what? One is wounded. And no one is buffed, by the way. I didn't buff anyone. Just anyone. I didn't buff anyone. I will use haste. At least we can do something like that. Yes, I relaxed a little bit. I became too uncareful. Допуźniej. I was too uncareful, too proud. And that's the result. They're heavily wounded. Protective luck to Lan. I was too self-confident and too proud. Again Lan. Half HP lost for Lan. I didn't buff him, I didn't give him anything, like Bark Skin, I don't know why. Why I didn't buff them, I don't know. They're not buffed. And that's the result. No buffs. Protective luck to Sila. Luckily now protective luck, so no critical hits, nothing like that. Actually I can heal maybe. Okay, it becomes easier. So, fight without buffs. Okay, I have haste of course, but haste is not a buff. And who else can get protective luck? Oh, maybe. So that's example how hard is, even no buffs. Done. Now it becomes a little bit more specific. This fight is a bit more specific. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Now Manny will be punishing them with fire. Nanny will be punishing with fire. Furious punishment will it be. Very furious. Shit. Okay, luckily I bought, but this won't be enough, of course. It will not teach them a good lesson. It was not a bad lesson. Not a bad lesson. Teach them a good lesson, Enya. Just archers, of course, the most disgusting, those archers, the most powerful. They don't want to die, definitely. As Tartucci was saying, why don't you die already? Those two are almost dead. That one is not. What a bastard. How dare he? How dares he? I didn't use grease, but I can use it now. I think it's a very good idea to use grease, like putting it somewhere here maybe. And now when I have free spell slots, I'll replace it with good expeditious retreat. Like that and like that. And one more lesson for disgusting skeletons. One more good lesson. Huh. Only one. No, two. Two of them. Extremely tough bastards. What can I say? Nothing can punish those skeletons. One is here, another is here. No, this one was not touched, only that one. Okay, I still have 4 fireballs that I can use. Oh, shit. It never happened to me before. Never, ever, ever. I was too fast, that's it. Now, okay, she disappeared. She disappeared. That's why it's always good to have this vanish scrolls ready just for such cases. Four fireballs. Second place in the game to use fireballs. And the last one. Even stupid skeletons have resistance. And it's hard difficulty, so one fireball, only 13 damage. It's really nothing. Where is that one? Here. You bastard. Okay. That's died. And let's go for the last one. The last skeleton standing. Here I will buff. Bam bam bam. Yeah. He has 44 armor class already, and she has no, not 44. Yes, 44. Yes, 44, and she has 30 armor class. He has 37. Of course, I can reduce, it will be 39, and if I reduce him, it will be 45, which is good. Strange, why cannot she charge? That's all. Athletics. Failed or not? Oh no, succeeded. Good news. It succeeded. Now go back. Failed. Yeah. It's so pity when it fails. But why cannot they go up? That's a bug. That's a fucking bug. I cannot go up. It was always working before. Now the thing disappeared. You cannot go up. I don't know what they're doing with that game. I really don't understand anymore. What are they doing with that game? Why is he fatigued? They all fatigued. Why are they all fatigued? What happened? Okay, let's go. If it's bugged, No, turn-based here. And now real time. Let's go real time. Okay. So Zacharias cemetery has been cleaned. That's done. Almost 40,000 XP in total. Now, so first in my menu. Thank you guys. See you later in a couple of hours, I think.